Hello again, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. This is going to be another segment of mail calls. This is where I can answer important, prevalent questions from emails, questions down below in the comments section of videos, text messages, voicemails, phone calls. The first one we're going to start off with is from Dan. This is an older question, but I've been holding it off because I wanted to team it up with the right situation. The car behind me is my C7, and this thing has been waiting all summer to get corrected. It's been detailed before. There are telltale signs. I'm going to walk around the car and show them to you. So you have to be even more careful preserving the clear coat. You know this is going to be the second or third time around the car, so I'm going to show you the exact measures. That series is going to start after this mail call segment, so stay tuned if you're interested in that. Being a Corvette, of course, everything fiberglass, you would need a very expensive paint depth gauge to help you find a measurement on the total paint depth from primer to clear coat. You would need a very expensive gauge. Normally on a GM, if you would walk around, it would be 5.1 to 5.8 mils between the primer all the way up to the top of the clear coat. Not being able to tell on this, and I'll show you that this has already been worked on, you need to be extra careful when you're doing the correction to preserve as much clear coat as possible. Since I know it's worked on and I have to shave even more, this is going to get one of the best ceramic coatings that you can purchase, and I will cover that as well. As a common theme amongst my Corvettes, as you probably have noticed, they are mostly rescues, and what I mean by that, take for instance my C3, low mileage, barn find, needs a lot of work. My C4, low mileage, clear coat was in horrible shape. Took a lot of work, but we really turned that around. This one here, low mileage, but there were horrible wash maintenance methods in place. It's already been detailed by somebody that had no idea what the hell they were doing. What do I mean by that? Telltale signs, this is what you want to look for. Go up to all the emblems. Go to the corners. Careless. Through the finish on the emblems, I'm not worried. They're all going to be replaced anyways. These I'm going to be getting rid of. Again, careless. All burnt through from a polisher. And other telltale signs, of course, if you have it out in the sun and you see the polisher trails or the buffer trails. So we're going to turn this around. I'm actually going to have this in a couple series. I'm going to show you how to put wicker bill, spoiler on the back here, diffusers. We're going to get some side skirts on here. We're going to get a front splitter with winglets. We're going to put a Z06 grill, so we're going to be pulling bumpers front and back. We're going to be doing a lot of work, some eyelids on here, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. I know a lot of you are Corvette enthusiasts down in my comments section, so you'll enjoy that. A lot of you that aren't, hey, you could start adding packages where you do a little bit of customization. This stuff is not hard, and I'm going to show you that. It's just a little bit of patience, common sense, a little tedious, but I'll show you step by step, and you can get in contact with a lot of these companies that sell aftermarket parts, and they will have you as a reference in your area for anybody that wants that done. You could do that for them, put a little bit extra money in your pocket, and from there on, it spirals out just like spokes of a wheel, can add to other jobs. Just a little bit of a tip there. So Dan, you don't have to turn the job away. I know you mentioned you were worried about preserving clear and not having enough to work with. There's enough to work with, and I'll show you what to look for and how to go about bringing back a car that's already been detailed, already been carelessly shaved. So stay tuned to the next series. The next question goes to Gregory Pachur, and he's doing his first ceramic coating. Congratulations, just take your time, you're going to be perfectly fine. He used 3D1 for the correction, and now he wants to clean up the surface, get the clear coat naked so he can apply his coating, and he's worried about 3D1 laying down protection. 3D1 has no protection in it whatsoever. It's just a straight up one-step correction system. So when you're done, use just a regular IPA solution at 12.5%, and that will clean off any polish residue. Your clear coat will be naked, you will be clear, green light, lay down that coating. All right, the next question goes to Jason McGowan, and he's working on a 69 Chevelle with a horrible paint chip repair attempt. And he wants to know how to remove that so he can do it the right way. So you have to clean all of that out. You can grab pointed Q-tips, dip them in some paint thinner. You can grab some detailing swabs, or this is paint chip repair swab right here. Dip it in thinner, get that stuff out of there. To get inside the valley or the crater of that chip, the tip of these touch-up paint vials has a ceramic tip that comes to a point, and you can use that to get in the crater or the valley of that chip and clean it out. If it's a bad attempt, or even if it's a chip that's been there for some time and it's actually starting to rust in there, you have to scrape that out first. Get in there. You're going to be filling it anyways, and I do have videos to show how to fill properly and then level that up. But clean it out. Paint thinner with one of these two guys will work, or just microfiber towel on the tip of your finger will work as well. Clean it out good. All right, next Sean Sharp wants to see me mix my interior cleaning recipe, the home brew. It's really simple, 32-ounce bottle, ½ ounce to an ounce, depending on how soiled it is and what you're going after, of Tide cold water clean. Also, get some OxiClean. It's a powder, comes with a scoop. Put enough in the scoop that it fills up the bottom of that tray, dump it in. Dawn, ½ ounce to an ounce, again depending on what you're working with. And you could tweak it from there. You can add spot removers, you can add Multi-X from CarPro, maybe your favorite APC, and then just follow up with the peroxide if you're going to use it heavily on some real heavily soiled interiors to remove the residue. But there's nothing to it. Fill the rest up with water, shake it up good so the OxiClean, let the OxiClean, which is a powder, dissolve, and you are good to go. Next question goes to Justin Kaiser. When it comes to UVA, UVB protection, he wants to know what the best product is out there. Well, the best product isn't refined yet, and I did get into it a little bit with graphene. As the product becomes more prevalent in coatings and sealants, that's going to be your best bet. Right under that, ceramic coatings. Right under that, polymer sealants, and so on and so on. All right, next question goes to Manny Benefito, and he wants to know, have I tried the CSI and will I review it? I have it, and I tried it. It doesn't match my correction style. You're going to have to tweak your style a little bit. With my style, it dusts. It dusts worse than Meguiar's, and that is a pet peeve of mine. I can't stand products. With all the ingredients available these days, there's no excuse for it. However, that product cuts very effectively. It also finishes down. It's just not for me. Okay, next question goes to Tom D. He's working on a 2019 RAV4 Adventure. He wants to know what size ceramic kit to buy for that, a 30 milliliter or 50 milliliter. The 30 milliliter is going to be absolutely fine. 2 thick coats, even more, and you're still going to have a lot left over to get the door jambs, get all painted surfaces. If you have painted surfaces under the trunk lid, under the hood, take care of them. Inside the gas cap. All right. WD Harper wants to know what my recipe is for road film. I put an ounce of Angel Wax Cleanliness and 1 ounce of Power Clean. And both of those are safe on plastic trim. If you have plastic trim down at the bottom of the panel, they will not stain, they will not discolor. And that is my recipe, very effective. And you can adjust, ½ ounce or 1.5 ounces, depending on how soiled the car is. Solomon wants to know about water spot removal. A lot of the products he's tried so far haven't panned out, and the IGL Delete that I recommend isn't available to everyone. So, if you're having problem with water spots, this is made for RVs, but it's very effective on all water spotting on most materials. McKee's RV water spot removal. I'll try to put a link down below. Okay, Alan wants to know, can he throw the wash mitts, multiple wash mitts from his wash mitt method in with microfiber towels and other stuff to wash, get it all done in one shot? I separate everything. Window towels, keep them separated. If not, residue from polishes and all the other towels are going to get in there and you're going to streak your windows up. Your microfibers that you use for polish, keep those separated. Wash them so none of the contaminants or residue from those towels spread and contaminate the other towels. Wash mitts, keep them separate. Low heat wash, low heat dry, tumble dry, and you will be perfectly fine. Keep them all separated. I hope that helps, guys. That's going to be it for today's mail call. Keep those awesome questions coming in. You guys challenged me with all the questions, and they are great. I will supply the email link down below for them. Brian from Apex Detail. I'll catch you in the next video. If you are enjoying the content, please be sure to like, subscribe, share the content, hit that notification bell. That'll let you know when we have new videos.